All right, want to bring in meteorologist Shanna Mendiola. She's tracking the conditions for us, and boy, is it a difference today.
Yeah, we've got less wind, we've got cooler temperatures, and increasing clouds. All good things that we need over the next few days in order to get even more containment on these fires. There are those clouds outside. You see some spots of blue in the air, but the air quality is not perfect yet, folks. So be aware of that. And if you need to be in areas that there are dust and ash in the areas, just, be aware that you will have to mask up as well. We are seeing cooler temperatures outside, like we mentioned. It's 10 degrees cooler outside our studio than this time yesterday, and everyone all around is in the 40s or even 50s at this time. We've had some 60s in the deserts, but overall our highs are not going to be much warmer than this. So we're looking at some upper 50s for downtown LA today. Inland Empire temperatures also in the upper 50s to low 60s. High desert temperatures look for the low 60s. We are all much cooler, and that onshore flow, the ocean air, that moist, humid air that we need is starting to stream back in. So for the next few days, I am monitoring that, but I will tell you there's another round of Santa Ana winds possibly next week, and for at least a week we may be seeing some dry conditions out there and these rounds of winds coming back. So we're narrowing down the timing and the strength of these winds for you. I'll have a look at those coming up in my next hit. I'll send it back to you, Annabelle.
All right, Shanna, thank you for that. There, Shanna.
Yeah, that's an indication of the onshore flow and the moisture that's headed our way. Already here pretty much, and you can feel it outside just how much cooler it is. I don't know about you, but I wore a jacket today thinking that it was very chilly. For our standards in Southern California, right? Some 50s, not as warm as it's been the past few days, so we definitely notice a difference. And I do want to point out here on the wind map that we do have onshore flow. So that is ocean air blowing inland from west to east, pushing up against the mountains. And again, it's very light, so a lot of us are not even noticing a breeze. But because of this wind direction, I do want to tell you that we have a little bit of a change. We also have the humidity coming back in. We have cooler temperatures, but notice the air quality maps. That's also pushing any smoke in the air inland. So those inland spots like Riverside, Ontario, where yesterday you didn't see much of that haze, I think you have a little bit more today as those winds are drifting that smoke in your neighborhood. So be aware and be on alert. If you need to spend time outside, even though you can't see or smell the smoke, we do have some pollutants in the air. Just wear the mask that you can and stay inside as much as possible if you need to. All right, looking at your weather headlines, we do have marine layer here. It's going to feel much cooler outside, and we also have the return of some Santa Ana winds that we're tracking next week. We've got the winds here in round, so watch how those winds pick up as we head to Monday, Tuesday. So far for the weekend, nothing much, but we are keeping an eye on a couple times for next week that will be a little bit significant for us. There's your Santa Ana wind for Monday into Tuesday, and then we've got another round possibly on Thursday. Annabelle, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Shanna, thank you very much for that.